You're looking to hire somebody and they're looking for benefits. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly what I had to start out with benefits and what I'm looking at now as my business continue to grow. So it's your boy, Marcus the Money Man, the appliance boss. So pay attention to this video, see if you can take some notes, give a like if you like it, and share with others because they may need this information. Welcome to the Appliance Boss channel. Let's get into it. So in this video, we're going to cover benefits. We're going to cover what type of benefits, how do you cover yourself, your employees, their families, where do I find it, and how much does it cost? And then I'll give you a bonus tip at the end of the video. How do you make it work and how do you afford it in your business? So let's get into it. So first of all, when we're talking healthcare benefits, we're talking medical, dental, vision, right? There can be life insurance as well. You can have a life insurance policy. You can have accidental insurance policy. You can offer that for your employees as well. And those are accidental. It's like Aflac. You all seen Aflac with the duck, okay? That's the one I've used. I actually had an Aflac policy for some years now. So medical, let's start there. So with the medical insurance, it's, your normal typical medical insurance. So it could be Anthem, Blue Cross, Blue Shield. You get an opportunity to sign up for a PPO, an HMO, whatever coverage offers that are available to you in your specific area, location and area, okay? So you'll get opportunities. So once you start going down the process, it's by area, okay? So we have certain healthcare benefits in our county that's not going to be available in another county, okay? So with all of these type of different things, the dental, the vision, the life, what you want to do is you want to find either a broker or an online broker, Healthcaregov, or even UASA, so United Appliance Servicer Association. They actually have this as a benefit if you're a member. So let's walk that back a little bit. Now, as the owner of the company, you can sign up for a healthcare benefit package, and with that healthcare benefit package, you can cover yourself and your family, okay? Now, in addition to that, you can do an employee healthcare benefit package too. You can cover them, you can cover their family as well. Now, there's different ways that you can do it or different levels of coverage. So as an owner, I cover myself. As employees, I cover 50%, okay? Now, when you're signing up, you can determine how much cover. So if you want to offer 100% coverage, you can do that. If you want to do 75, you want to do 60. If you want to cover their whole family or part of their family or none of their family, it's all an option. So just like with anything else, you're selecting to see what's in the market. And then once you see what's in the market, you get to select and tailor your plan, okay? Now, keep in mind, whatever the cost is and how you set it up and what you select. So if you choose to cover 100% medical and 50% dental, then that's what you choose to do. So when it's time to pay for the benefits, which occur on a monthly basis, or it can be bi-weekly depending on which broker you use, the medical, you will require 100% of whatever it costs for that particular employee. And since you're paying 50% of their family, then whatever 50% is, they will pay a portion every check, and you would pay a portion every check. And then when that one-time bill comes every month, you would pay that, and it's all pre-taxed. So you can get that set up through one of the brokers, but it's all pre-taxed. And you'll pay that one-time bill. So you set aside whatever that predetermined percentage of the medical and the vision is for yourself and your employees and their family. Okay, so that's the easy part. So we all know what medical, vision, dental is. That's how you break it up if you didn't know. So you're not required to pay 100% of it. You get to actually select what you pay. Brokers, let's break this down a little bit. Okay, so you have local brokers that exist. So I found mine through a BNI group here, and she does my healthcare, my dental, life package. So we don't offer vision based on the vision packages, and it just really didn't make sense. But we do healthcare and dental, and the broker, she comes once a year. So when we have open enrollment, she talks to our employees, she gives them what the options are. So basically what plan I've selected and what their options are, and gives them a list or a sheet that'll show them how much it will cost for them to enroll in whichever level. Okay, so that's good. I like that because anytime I hire somebody or somebody leaves, then I have that point of contact where I can just email or call to say, hey, can you take them off, add them on, and they'll handle all the paperwork and the filing directly with the insurance company. So that's a bonus. Okay. Now with online broker, it's very similar, except you don't have anybody that you're interfacing with, that you're talking to. Okay, so online, I went through this one time and I just chose to go local. But if you don't care about local, you just want to get it done, online will give you the same plans, give you the same type of options, and you fill it in. The good thing about a local broker is if you don't feel comfortable doing it, you don't know if you're filling in the right stuff, I would suggest go local, and then over time if you want to switch to an online, then it's the same thing and you can find the same policies online. Okay. Now healthcare.gov. So healthcare.gov is, say you're just by yourself. Okay, you don't have any employees or anything like that. You want to go to healthcare.gov, fill in the information, and it'll direct you to a healthcare option. So I know definitely medical, dental, I believe vision is on there. Don't hold me on that, but just go to healthcare.gov, check it out if you're just by yourself, run the numbers. So what I've seen is, before I started offering benefits, healthcare.gov and what I get for the benefits they're the same thing. So you get the same type of packages, except on healthcare.gov, it kind of streamlines based on your answers to show you what's available based on what they consider in your package level area. But if you answer like more broadly, you'll get to see the whole gamut of what's available. But healthcare.gov is the spot to go when you're just by yourself. Okay, you can also do a broker as well, but it's just quick, easy. You don't have to worry about anybody else. I touched on this before. UASA, they offer healthcare benefits as well, so you can go to their website, check it out, see what's available today. And if you have any questions, it's easy. You can just email them, contact them, and then they'll get back to you and tell you exactly how to enroll. I think there's instructions on there as well on who to contact. So if you're a member, go ahead, log in, check it out. Take advantage. It may be something that you want to do. It was definitely cheaper than the healthcare.gov route, but the level of benefits weren't quite the same. So it wasn't like the same plan is that much cheaper. It's a different plan, different options. So you have to check that out for yourself over at UASA. Okay. Now, this is where it breaks down. So the difference between a broker and an online broker, I couldn't notice the difference, honestly. So the brokers, they typically do charge a fee, and I'm sure the online brokers are going to charge a fee as well because nothing is free, right? So they're both going to charge a fee. It's some kind of fee. Brokers have varying fees. Online brokers have various free fees. One that I've looked at is integrated through Square. Square, what that does is you can do your payroll, but it also gives you other options. It gives you like healthcare management options. It gives you benefit options as well. I think they're even trying to offer workers' comp. So all that HR suite of business is available options through there. Okay, but the fees typically aren't going to be that much of a difference. So that's why I like that personal touch. But keep in mind too, when you're working with a local person, you're working with people. So people aren't always accessible day and night or urgent. Okay, so if it's a larger place, then maybe you have the options. But online is acute, so you have to fill in everything correctly. And if it's wrong, then it may take you a little bit more to get in contact with somebody. Okay. Now, broker, so no real big difference here. Healthcaregov, I talked about that before. It may end up being a little bit cheaper. So what I've seen is typically it's a little bit cheaper. I'm talking less than $100 than both of those options. However, I don't know who you go to once you sign up for that. I think you go directly to the insurance provider, but yeah, so I can't really speak on that. So really know where to kind of contact. You'll save some money on this, right? But overall, I don't know where you're gonna go. UASA, that's a group that manages that. So it's similar to local, but it's not local. Okay. Now, so that's how much they kind of cost. They're all very similar. So if you're an individual business owner, I would look at these two options when it's just you and your family. Okay, if you have multiple people, then you can look at this option too. This is not an option anymore. And then you want to look at one of these two options as well. Okay, so do your due diligence. Now, let me tell you, for a family size of mine, family of 4, myself, me and my wife, we're right around the 40s. Kids are younger kids. So family of 4, we pay roughly around $1,400 a month. Okay, it sounds like a whole lot of money. Now, if you have employees who want to sign up, they're gonna, if there are similar situations in California in our same area, it may be about the same. Okay, so you have to take that into consideration. So that is why when you're setting up the plan, you want to understand how much are you willing to pay for their benefits. So that's why some companies don't offer benefits and some do. Now, in order to afford them, this is the secret, okay? So if you tally it up and you say it's going to cost you per employee, if you're just going to pay for your employees' benefits, it's going to cost you $300 per employee. And say you have 3 of those, so it's going to cost you $900. For your family, it may cost you $1,350. Okay, so 300. So I'm talking 300 that you're going to pay because we're going to do a 50%, and 300 that they're going to pay. So you're going to pay 900. They're going to pay 900 because we have 3 employees. Okay, and so this is what you would be responsible for paying each month total. Okay, so with that, it's $2,250 here. You know that basically you're running, call it 200 calls. Okay, so with that 200 calls, 5.5, 1, here goes my math, we'll call it 115. Okay. So $11.50 is what it's going to cost you per call, roughly. I think I did that math right. I think it was 2.5. I round up. So $11.50 is what you want to add on to your call. So in order for you to afford this, you need to either increase your service call fee, okay, and increase your lowest minimum labor. So you can increase your service call fee by $10 and your minimum labor by $10. Now that's going to give you a 20 spread. So 10 on the front end, 10 on the back end, and it's room for if you don't book as many. But I tell you, when I've done this is exactly what I did when I set up my benefits. I determined how much it's going to cost per call, per tech, and then with that, I just did the math, added it in there. So these are costs that you pass along. It's just the cost of doing business, so you pass it along to your customers. Okay. Now, if you're not giving the value enough to be able to raise your prices by $20, then that's on you. Book a consultation. Well, I'm not doing consultation anymore. Go to the Facebook group, ask me a question, join the Business Accelerator. We're going to do live Zoom calls and questions like these. They'll come up all the time. If you got one of these questions, you're part of the Business Accelerator, then I'll be able to deep dive into you. So I guess it's kind of like a consultation, but anyway, this is the math that you got to know as a business owner. So if you can't get this right, then definitely join the Facebook group, ask questions, and I hope this clears everything up. So this works for service businesses, appliance businesses, candy stores, ice cream shops. It doesn't matter, burger joints, it doesn't matter. So if you're offering benefits, you're gonna have to pass it along so you understand what is your ticket cost and how much you're gonna have to increase it, and that'll cover that. So hopefully this was informative. If you have any questions, do you offer benefits? Is something stopping you from offering benefits? Comment below. I'd like to know. All right, thank you.